So I started crafting leather goods back in 2019. I was in my parents' basement and I had absolutely nothing. It took me years really to even get started because there was just such a big mountain to climb in my head of things that I needed to do and to get for me to be able to start the craft. But eventually, after so long, the desire kind of just overflowed into my life, and I eventually began collecting the things that I needed to start. Today is the big day. It's moving day. Of course, it's on a day the temperature dropped like 30 degrees. It's almost freezing out. It's sleeting. It's cold, and we're moving. So we're gonna be pulling everything out of my old shop, trying to get it all down the stairs, into the trucks, get it to the new place. But today's the day. So in 2020, my wife and I got married and moved into our first apartment. It was a 2-bedroom with plenty of space. My wife was really excited to have a spare bedroom to host some guests and maybe eventually have a nursery, but little did she know our leather business was about to take over her life. So I built the smaller of the 2 rooms out as our first workshop. That quickly became a problem as I outgrew it fast. So after many long days of convincing my wife, she finally let me move into the bigger room. And then of course, it didn't take much longer for me to completely fill that space and outgrow it, as you can see. I lobbied for the use of our living room, but some lines you just can't cross. So because of the limitations on our business and the growth of our family, this move was absolutely necessary. To be where we are now, moving into this new home, building out this basement as my workshop is an absolute dream come true. Well, we did it. We officially got everything moved over into our basement. Corinne and James are back at the apartment. One more night at the apartment. Tomorrow we're gonna get up and move. And I'm gonna be here tonight trying to get this mess in order so that the shop can be up and running in a few days or so. And shout out to my mom for this incredible cinnamon roll, holy crap. Got the tables, had to take the tables down at the old place to get them out and then obviously back in here. So I have to put those back together and make some new ones. And you just got boxes everywhere, machines everywhere. Everywhere, and then of course, all the leather. It is officially in the history books. Man. I could have never imagined what our few years in the apartment could have turned into with our business. So I can only imagine what, might happen here in the next 5 years or so in this basement with this space and with all that Morrison Made Leather is going to do over the next 5 years.
I don't think you did.
Hey. It's bad down here.
Dude, how many cows do you think you got down here?
100.
100. Here's your freaking mallet.
That's a lot of cows.
I've tried this.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
Get those screws out. All right, so the biggest feat today by far was we put the 205 on casters. Don't ask how. And
Sorry about the noise.
if you would have told me 3 years ago that we were buying a house looking for the right size basement so that we could have the right size workshop, I would have told you you're crazy. But I was telling people that. I was telling people what this was going to turn into, and they thought I was crazy. So I can understand how I'm sitting here thinking that I would be crazy, but I wasn't, because my dreams came true, and now we're doing it. I always get frustrated at myself because I never record enough. It's been a couple weeks and it's just been so busy. I've been trying to get caught up with work, but a lot has changed down here over the time. I have these 2 benches that you guys saw me put together that are finally finished. For the most part, I've got this side of the shop to be filled up. Still a lot to do over here. Still got some room left. So much more room for my machines. I never had room for my 205 before, but now this thing's gonna be front and center. I took my old bench that I worked on since the beginning, and I'm using it now for my press and just some other machines. I'm actually getting ready to build a couple mid-level shelves for these big benches as well. There's just a million endless possibilities of the different things that I can do down here, and a lot of times honestly it's overwhelming because I'm just like, what do I do next, you know, all while I'm still trying to keep up with orders and keep up with videos and sponsors and things like that. So it's a mess, but I'm very happy. I'm very thankful. I feel so blessed, and this is just, it really is all a dream come true. So that's it for now. I just want to thank you all if you've made it this far for watching this video. I know it was a lot, but I wanted to do my due diligence for those who like to keep up with the process and the journey. And I like to be able to make these kinds of things so I can go back and look and maybe show my kids someday all the process and the journey that we went on to get to where we'll hopefully be in 20, 30 years. So real quick, my short-term plan, but kind of long-term, and still a big plan is if things continue to go the way that they are, I don't even want to be down here for more than 5 years. I hope that in 5 years, I'm cleaning this place out, making a new video, and I'm building a pole barn in our backyard to be my next and newest workshop. So that's the dream, the bigger dream. As cool as this place and space is, I hope that we fill this house with kids and a big family, and we'll be able to put this basement to better use when I can move out and be in the backyard. So that is my 5-year plan. Maybe it'll be a 10-year plan, who knows, we'll see. But that's the next dream that I have. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you and I love you all so much. Thank you for supporting me on this journey and being the reason that, part of the reason, you know, we are where we are today.